My mission is really just to make people feel good about themselves. Like, not only just having good skin, but like leaving feeling confident. I just want people to realize that like you can do anything you want to do. My name is Taylor. I am an esthetician. I own a business in Gibsonia called Skin Habit. I was in sales for 5.5 years, and I decided to take a leap and work for a medical spa for a new business owner. Ended up not working out for me in the way that I wanted it to. So I was like, all right, let's just do my own thing. And that's where I am now. Okay. Okay. Talk to me about opening your own spa. What made you take the leap into esthetician school and starting your own business? Well, like I just said, honestly, like I didn't think this was always going to be the path for me. Like I felt honestly like I was meant to have my own business because that's just my personality. I don't like being told what to do, and I like doing my own thing. But I always am the first thing that's presented to me, I'm always jumping on it. And that's what happened when I got out of college. I was like, okay, sales, I'm going to do it. 5.5 years being in sales is kind of like detrimental to your health. It's a lot of up, down, up, down. So I battled constantly back and forth. Like, I love fitness. I love skincare. Like, I didn't have good skin, but I always was researching, like, what are good skincare trends? Like, not the trends necessarily, but like what makes your skin better. And fitness is like a whole thing of its own. Like, I feel like it's really grown in its way, and I respect that, but I also just felt more passionate about skincare. So when I got a message to come work for a medical spa, I was like, okay, yeah, like why not? Like that's cool. Like I can learn even more. And she brought me on. I was practice manager for her, like when she first started opening, and then like out of nowhere, it's like, okay, like this is your last day. You gotta go. I'm like, I literally was at a loss of words, and I was like, okay, I just jumped from something that was 5.5 years to now not knowing what to do with my life. But still in the skincare, I was like, okay, F it. I'm gonna go do my own thing and show her, not only just her, but like the people that were like, okay, she just quit this job that she was so stable at for how many years. Now what is she gonna do, you know? So I like kind of wanted to prove to myself and others in a way that I can do my own thing. Yeah, it may take time, but like I'm just gonna do it. So going to school was like got to start over again. Like I went to college, I was in sales, but starting over just means like you kind of just got to do it. So like opening the spa was like even a more challenge because like I'm learning things that I never learned before, but it made me who I am. And now I feel like because of that, like I feel like I can do these things now because of the journey I went through. You grew up between two homes after your parents divorced. How do you think that shaped you into who you are? Me crying already. Honestly, I don't trust like anybody like because of it. Like honestly, I don't like I'm good with just my husband, my dogs, and my family because of that. So for me it like shaped me in a way that like I don't trust people easily. Like it's hard to let people in. And I think that's a challenge growing up because like you have people that want to be there for you, and I like push them to the side almost in that way. So for me, it's been a learning experience to, open up a little more, trust people. And it made me realize that, like, not everyone is going to be your friend, but, like, people can be your friend at the end of the day, and you can, like, learn to trust them. It also shaped me in the way that, like, I'm really close with my family. Like, that's, like, my life. And, like, I think growing up, like, going between two households, it's, like, it's difficult, but you learn to like manage it and make it work. Like I would go to school, and then school was with mom. Every summer go down to Texas and spend the whole summer with my dad. So like it was hard to even keep a friend because like friends want to hang out in the summer. So like I was hanging out with my dad and my brother, so that it made me a better person almost. And I also have a lot of respect for people who do deal with that too, because it is hard to go through. And I'm just very thankful now that my parents do get along, like even being older. But yeah, I mean, that's life, right? All right. You spent a lot of time worrying about what everyone thought of you. When did you start breaking free of that? I still worry about what people think of me. I think every day, like, you go through that wave of emotion, like, okay, like, I'm gonna do this, like, what are they gonna think? But I think it's most important to understand that your life is your life and no one can control what you do and how you do it. I believe like one of the things is like a lot of people say treat someone how you want to be treated. And I truly do believe that. But I think more I've realized that like, yeah, I could treat someone so kindly and be so giving to them, but I can't always expect that in return. So just moving forward in hindsight, like don't worry so much because at the end of the day, if you're just a good person, like that will come back to you. What is your mission? Why do you do what you do? Um, my mission is really just to make people feel good about themselves. Like, not only just having good skin, but like leaving feeling confident. I just want people to realize that like you can do anything you want to do at the end of the day. Like, I didn't grow up with much, and I don't think money is like the end goal for anybody, or it should be. Maybe for some people it is, I don't know. But for me, my mission is just to build like something that my kids could look back to in life and be like, wow, mommy did that. Like, mommy did this for us, and we have all this now because her and daddy worked hard for us. And I do what I do because I want my parents also to be set up for success in life. Like, we may have not had much growing up, but they always gave us the best experiences, and everything that they did have, they still gave back to us. So that's why I do what I do, is around family and making sure I can inspire someone else to like take that leap and just do it, because you never know what's going to come out of it. If your younger self was here with us right now, what would you say to her? Oh God. What would I say to her? Well, little me would honestly, I did like in that last question, like I cared about what everyone thought about me, like, and now I would just say, I can't swear, I'm gonna say fuck the noise and just keep moving forward, because honestly, like, you never know what's gonna come out of your life, and like to not worry so much because God has a plan for all of us. And yeah, when I was in sales, I honestly, well, I would just take it back as younger self, like, I don't know, I was in sports. I played sports for I don't know, from a little kid to high school, and then I was like, okay, let's try music. So then I'm like trying music, and then by that point I'm like in college, and I'm like, what am I gonna do with my life? So I think back then, if I would have just slowed down a little bit and stopped worrying about what the next step was, and like concentrating on what I truly want and just like trusting in God to give me that next step, I think I would have been a lot happier as younger me. But it made me into who I am, so I'm not disappointed in my younger self. It just taken a little bit back, like I didn't think I would be here today. If your future self was here right now, what would she tell you to stop holding back? I think I would stop holding back feeling so guilty for some of the decisions I make. Like, being a business owner, you could tend to be not, I wouldn't say like selfish, but you kind of have to make decisions for yourself. Yeah, just start thinking about others as I build my business, is what I would tell myself. What is the biggest lesson life is teaching you right now? I guess to slow down a little bit. Life just moves so fast. Like, the fact that I'm about to be 30 in 2 weeks, I'm just like, where's the time go? And like, just like losing my father-in-law in November is really hard, because you just want to stop taking all the moments for granted and quit trying to decide what is next for you. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're such like candidates to try to figure out the next step so quick and not, you're in a room with your whole family. Like, I remember just getting married a year ago, and I'm sitting in the room with my family, and I'm like, how did we get here so fast? And like, sometimes you just wish you could rewind back to those moments and realize, like, in that time to enjoy it and not really think about what's going to happen next and like the next day. Like, I just wish everyone, including myself, obviously that's the biggest lesson, is to enjoy the moment and to appreciate it as the sun's coming up, as I'm saying, and just like really enjoy your days, because you never know when it's going to be your last day. What are you learning to love about yourself? I think being more confident in who I am. Growing up, like, back to these questions, is like, I didn't really understand who I wanted to be. I kind of just was always trying to be, okay, that person on Instagram, they have like how many followers, they're doing this. Okay, maybe I should try and do that. And I just realized, like, I just need to be myself. Like, I love talking to people. I love making people feel good. Like, I just like being that shoulder to lean on, because I didn't have that necessarily, like, for myself. So to be that for someone else, is that something I love about myself, is just like being there for people, showing them that I'm confident, and also in the same way, just like showing people it's okay to be yourself and do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Is there a moment in your life that really made you like reevaluate things and stop caring so much about what people think? Like, what was kind of the pivot for you?
I think there was a lot of pivots that kind of added up to that moment, like almost in the way that was like all these bad things happened, but out of all these bad things, there was always something that was good that came out of it, almost in the way that, like, yeah, I'm so stuck in this moment and like it sucks, but like training my mindset to be like almost like, yeah, it sucks, but like there's always something better that's going to come out of it. So I think through all those points has really helped me get and build up my confidence to understand that like it's going to be okay, And then I think like just like getting fired from that job, like I laid in bed for 2 weeks depressed, like, and my husband's like, what is wrong with you? Get up. And like so many people could tell you over and over, like, it's going to be okay. Get up. Like, you got it, but you have to find it in yourself to kind of to do that for yourself. So I think that was one of the things that really changed me, and I realized that, okay, yeah, it's bad, but it's always going to get better, right?
Are you finding ways to like slow down and enjoy the moment more
Yeah.
now? Like, what does that look like?
Yeah, so honestly, like I stopped, like, one of my main things is like I had a bad problem with alcohol, I feel like, and I'm not scared to admit that. Like, I went to a college where I was in a sorority. I partied a lot. Like, it was known as the party school. So, like, Tuesday through Sunday, everyone's drinking. So, like, for me, like, I feel like I wasted a lot of times, because when you're drinking, it's kind of almost like a poison. It takes over your body and your mind, and you wake up the next day and you're like, I did that? I don't understand why I did that. So I think one of the things that helped me, it took me a long time. Like it was a problem. Like I would tell people that to like only, like, it's okay to like drink, but have 1 or 2 drinks so you're realizing what's going on, And I think that brought a lot to like depression and anxiety, like, because you don't know like what you're doing, that when you're like drinking, you don't understand like what's going on. So one of the things that like I did was just, you can go out and have 1 or 2, but I think that helped me like live in the moment more, because yeah, you can have fun with everybody, but like take it a little easy, And I think also like looking back on the moments that I'm very grateful for, moving into like a new day is like, outside the sun shining, like just thanking God for like giving you that moment. And I think that's also what helped me live in the moment, is realizing that you shouldn't take every day for granted. How's it felt to be seen in the hot seat today? It it's different for me, but in a good way. Like, I don't get to talk about this stuff. Like, I think it's very hard for me to talk about things because I want to portray a positive image of myself, but in a way, like, I haven't always been a positive person. Like, I've always been negative. Like, it takes a while to get to where you want to be in life, and I think how it makes me feel to be seen is like kind of like a relief off your chest. Like, I hope that I could said something even though it was so fast because I'm a fast talker. I hope that at least one thing someone could take away and be like, wow, like I feel that, and like I want to do something for myself too, like that. Biggest takeaway, like, it's okay to be vulnerable. It honestly is. Like, I think it almost feels better when you get a lot of things off your chest instead of holding it in. And another thing, like, I just keep going back to it. It's just like living in the moment, like thanking God for everything you have and realizing like the life you live is meant to be the life you live, and you can't live in fear because you think like there's bad things are going to happen, because there's always going to be good things that follow with it. Any final thoughts? No, just thank you so much. Oh, I said no quick, but like I'm kind of sweating here. Like this is just how I get. Yeah, and it really is the hot seat. Like my pants are sticking to me. Like